Okay.
Now we have the parietal here and parietal here, connected by the sagittal suture. And this is the coronal suture, and they meet at the bregma. Occipital bone and the parietal bones meet at the lambda, at the lambdoidal suture, and the sagittal suture. Now, this number 4 is going to be your temporal bone, and this little piece right here is actually a connection of your sphenoid bone. Then we move to the front. We have your maxillaries, your left and right maxillary, your left and right nasal bones, and then on the inside, the very most anterior one, outside the, not the maxillary, is your lacrimal bone, and interior to that is a connection of your ethmoid bone, and then on the outside of it is your sphenoid bone connection, because it's connected, as you can see, where my fingers would meet. And then this is your zygomatic bone.
What's this thing?
This is still a connection of your temporal. Zygomatic arch. This bridge right here is a zygomatic arch. And that's the outside of the skull. Now we're going to move to the inside of the skull. Okay, we have the crista galli is like a thing that's leaving from the ethmoid plate.
The cribriform plate.
Cribriform plate, and then it's all a part of the ethmoid bone. So the spottiness, the sponginess is the cribriform plate.
Oh,
Cribriform plate plus crista galli is equal to ethmoid bone. Then we have the lesser wing of the sphenoid, and right underneath it is the greater wing of the sphenoid. And on the sphenoid bone, the optic canal is the first canal that we look at. And right underneath it, in a weird shape, is your superior orbital fissure. And right under that, we're going to use the mnemonic Rossel. R for rotundum foramen. Then we have foramen ovale, foramen spinosum, and then more medial, the most medial hole on the sphenoid is going to be your foramen lacerum. And they all meet at like the center is your hypophyseal fissure, fossa, where the pituitary gland rests.
nice.
Now we're gonna move down to the posterior cranial fossa. Now we have the internal auditory canals. Right beneath it is gonna be your internal jugular foramen. Yeah. Then you have your hypophyseal, which is inside your foramen magnum. Hypoglossal, which is inside your foramen magnum. That would be the interior of the head.
Nice.
If you're gonna post this on Facebook.